Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Jason Gaddy, and I just got done watching Jerry Ward's video talking about is he back on, meaning on gear. And evidently, some of his followers and customers have asked if using his products will assist their muscle building while on gear, or will it make it better? So, you know, he says that he doesn't know. And, you know, I like his analogy of, you know, using building blocks. Like supplementation is a good building block for muscle growth, but you know, using steroids is an exponentially bigger building block. But I kind of view supplementation as more like the mortar for a wall, you know, for your building blocks. Like it kind of holds things together, especially if you don't have an appetite like me. I could eat and eat and eat and eat, and it doesn't matter. Like these guys, like, oh my God, I just can't eat anymore. Whatever, bitch, move over, give me your plate, I'll eat it. So, you know, for hard gainers and stuff like that, supplementation while you're on is definitely going to help hold your shit together. And I do like the way Jerry didn't say, hey, you know, if you're going to be on and using this, you should use more. Like, he didn't push his product more. But he did, you know, say that he was going to go the legal way around, and then offered some advice on DECA and on equipoise, which he called it, you know, the scientific name of whatever it is. So, the only thing with doing that is, and a lot of guys, like, if you're going to go along with what Jerry's doing, man, a lot of guys don't realize what all steroids will do to your body. So I'm going to run through a little bit of what you should do, what you should know. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I live in itty-bit Kentucky, and my allergies are going freaking crazy. Stuff's starting to die off and whatever, so bear with me. But, you know, let's just deal with the first thing first. There's a huge misconception that your penis will get smaller on steroids, and that could not be further from the truth. And the reason is your hemoglobin, your blood red cells multiply exponentially in your body when you're on steroids, and which ushers in all the nutrients and stuff into your body for your muscle growth, because you heal exponentially faster on steroids. So you can go to the gym 7 days a week, work each body part twice, and you know, you can go, actually, you know, Arnold went to the gym 14 times a day, something like that. I mean, he would train chest twice a week, arms twice a week, you know, and legs and stuff like that. So, you know, you can up your lifting ability on steroids because of all the amount of nutrients and stuff that go into your muscles to help repair. So so when you think about that, you know, your penis is just basically a balloon, and when you're on steroids, that balloon gets more in it, more blood flow to it. So the misconception that you get a smaller penis is just, it's just incorrect, you know. With that being said, you know, you'll start noticing veins and stuff in your shoulders and your arms, and that's because they are swelling. Now, if you're over 40 years old, you really should be careful, because you run risk of having a stroke, or, you know, a heart attack, something along those lines. I mean, you really should be getting your stuff from a doctor, getting checked out, you know. Another thing they don't tell you about steroids is, and it goes with your red blood cells, you know, increasing the way they do, you have to donate blood. You have to get that blood out of your body, the hemoglobin. So a lot of bodybuilders will donate it. You know, I've seen videos of other YouTubers like, I just went and donated blood, I'm doing a good thing, being a good guy and whatever. Basically, that is maintenance, so they don't stroke out, because you know, you get too much blood in your body, something's going to give. So you have to relieve that pressure, and that's a real thing that comes with using steroids. So, but I just I'll tell you this one thing that Jerry said, you know, was what, you know, he had or had been using. And, you know, if he was going, you know, off his doctor's orders, you know, and getting equipoise and Deca, you know, the amounts that he would use. And let's just say 6'2", 300-pound guy that wore an extra large shirt and size 38 pants was on a very similar cycle, had his blood checked, and came back with a testosterone of 1900. The level was 1900, and his hemoglobin was through the roof. Jerry and I have stood next to each other. We talked to each other, you know, and I met him at the Arnold. A guy his size on that much stuff, I don't know what his testosterone level would be, but it would be an insanely large amount for that amount of gear. Now, no, is it an insane amount for, you know, a professional bodybuilder? Hell no. You know, I mean, those guys inject at least 3 times a week, and, you know, I don't care what Lee Priest says. He had to be doing a bunch of shit because his freaking quads were bigger than his damn waist. So, yeah, there's no real natural way to get huge like that. So, you know, I would, if I was going to use the recipe that Jerry used, and you think, well, you know, Jerry Ward's 5'9", you know, 5'9", 5'10", whatever he is, you know, I'm about the same size, you know, it'll be okay. You really, really, really need to get your blood checked, you know, make sure that you're not, your hemoglobin isn't, through the roof, you know, because that's, you know, another reason why your heart muscle increases, because it's, your blood's thicker, it has to work harder to push that, so your heart increases size, and that's not good either. So, you know, there are some serious risks that go with it. You need to be aware of. You know, once you inject, you better be ready to inject for the rest of your life, because you won't be making your own testosterone after X amount of years of doing it. So it's just, you know, your body just quits doing it because you're taking it, you know what I mean? So, anyways, well, I wish Jerry the best of luck on that. I really, again, am impressed with the fact that he wasn't trying to push using more of his supplements. You know, with the Bigger by the Day program, Rich Piana's thing was, you know, you drink all day you may, all day, and you know, you should be drinking a gallon of it a day, which is 4 scoops, and, you know, I mean, really pushing product. But, you know, Jerry didn't go that route, so I thought that was really cool. But, I mean, he obviously could, if he wanted to, because, you know, he said he's going to start up a program that's very similar to Bigger by the Day, with his own spin on it. So I'll be looking forward to seeing that. I'll be watching it from the sideline. I still have carpal tunnel. My wife still is going through her issue with her bicep tear, so we will be sideline watching and cheering Jerry on. But I think he's going to find some good results because his products are good. And I need to do a product review on his Perfect Post Elite video. You know, I'll do a video on that because I really do like it. But anyways, all right, well, y'all have a great ass day. Make sure you get to the gym today and get you some. And if you even for a second think that you want to get on a program like this, you really need to get to a doctor. You know, there's not a doctor on the planet that's going to give you EQ. You will find some, actually, I know, that'll give you a Deca, but you won't find one that'll give you EQ. So you're gonna, you know, you're gonna have to go to a dude for that. So, but with that being said, even using that kind of stuff, you really, really need to check with a doctor to make sure that you're not getting too much blood in your body and don't want anybody stroking out. All right, well, y'all have a great day.